people get dressed, you know. I mean,
I see. Okay.
especially the ones that you know, like
Don't know what they're doing?
family kind of. So I'm
Let's try something just for fun. Yeah.
the jeans. Ahí vas tú. Ahí vas.
Hello. I would like to welcome you today to this special day and this special place where Ernesto Barrientos and Hope Hickman are gathering together with their families and friends to start a new future together. My name is Ingrid Kolleveen, and I'm very honored to be the minister today. A special welcome goes to all the family and friends of both Hope and Ernesto, and a very special acknowledgement for the ones that traveled from afar to share this day. In April 1983, an adorable little boy was born in Mexico. As a boy, he liked riding dirt bikes, boxing, snowboarding, really any extreme sport. As he grew older, he turned into a hardworking, very independent man that really likes to help others. His desire was always to have a wife and kids, but was not ready for this for many years. Then one day, he felt ready to start his family, but he could not find an eligible young woman. At times, he felt like giving up, and sometimes he felt that he would stay single for the rest of his life. However, a little voice kept telling him to just wait, because the right one would appear. That voice sounded a lot like his mom's. In April 1989, if you know this, that's another April, in a place far away from Mexico, a pretty blonde girl came into this world. On this special day, it snowed, which was pretty unusual. She was gifted a pair of boots before she could walk, which set the stage for her love of fashion. Her parents worked hard to give her a great life and ended up giving her 2 great families. But there was Grandpa, also known to Hope as the total love of my life. He was perfect, and with Grandpa as an example of the perfect man, Hope went searching the planet for someone just as amazing as Grandpa. So, her next 20 years were adventurous. Living in different cities, working at amazing and not so amazing jobs, traveling, buying lots of shoes, spending lots of money on Sephora, and most of all, dating horrible young men, which gave Mom prematurely gray hairs. She started wondering if she would ever find the perfect guy, and Hope came close to giving up. The last straw was when she broke up with a boyfriend, and Mom told her, "You never know who you'll meet tomorrow." Then on a special day, not all that long ago, Ernesto and Hope's path crossed, right here in this building across the street. Ernesto saw this hot girl, and she caught his attention. To his surprise, they were on the same course, helping each other. Hope was elated, as she did meet a seemingly young man as Mom has predicted. It did not take long for these perfect matches to fall in love. Ernesto became quickly the only other guy who could truly have her heart as Grandpa had her entire life. They made it go right, to live in the same city and learn together. They flowed power to each other, which was very evident in how they overcame Ernesto's broken back tragedy. 2 weeks after Ernesto proposed, their love for each other was really shown as Ernesto did everything to heal well and fast, and Hope showed her care to help him heal well and fast. Well done. Hope knows that life with Ernesto will never be boring. And Ernesto knows that life with Hope will always be ecstatic. Ernesto and Hope wrote their vows and will now read it to each other. Go ahead.
I didn't know what vows were all about until a couple of weeks ago. So after my research, I realized that vows are promises I do to make sure this marriage lasts forever. So here they are. I promise to take you to Sephora at least once a month. I promise to always do the dishes.
Wow.
And last, I promise to never steal the covers again at night. That being said, it will guarantee us a very happy marriage forever. all joking aside, I remember that soon after we met, I read to you my ideal scene of a perfect wife for me, and you said, I feel like you just described myself. At first, I wasn't sure if it was entirely true. But as I got to know you better, I realized you were completely right. Since you're just what I am looking for, I feel like I have the full responsibility to give you the best life you deserve. I promise to give you my full support on any decisions you make. I promise to always protect you from anything, even when I am 95 years old. I promise to always cheer you up in stressful or sad moments. I promise to help you become a better person every day, even though I would keep you forever just the way you are. But above all, I promise to make this lifetime the best lifetime you have ever had. I love you.
I always had the hope that one day I would find someone I could share this life with, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would be with the most perfect person. You have completely exceeded all of my expectations of what it means to be in love, and for that I will be forever grateful. I don't know how to even start to tell you how thankful I am you've chosen me to share this crazy life with, but I will do my best returning the unconditional love you show me each and every day. I promise to always be there for you as you are for me and support you wholeheartedly, even when you tell me you're buying another dirt bike.
No.
I'll try. I promise to try and follow the example that you set every day by being more accepting, understanding, and patient, even when I haven't eaten all day. I promise to strive to be a better person and make the effort every day, even when it seems nearly impossible. I promise to not spend all our money at Sephora or on sushi, and to make it up to you when I inevitably do. I promise to not get jealous when all my friends and family like you better than me. But most importantly, I promise to be your biggest fan and best friend, to always be there for you through all of life's moments, no matter how crazy. I would give you the moon and all the stars if you wanted it, because you deserve everything and then some.
Oh.
You have made my life more beautiful than I could have ever imagined, and I thank God every day for that.
Wow.
You have my heart forever, and I will love you for eternity.
Wow.
Very well done.
Wow.
We're now ready for the ceremony. Are you guys ready?
Are you ready?
Beautiful. Today, we are met here to join in wedlock, Hope and Ernesto. Now they stand here before me and you, the congregation, relatives, and friends of the bride and groom. They stand here with the intent of joining their hands and lives so that throughout their days, they may live together in happiness and united strength. Let us join with the bride and groom in their happiness and witness and confirm this union. You stand here together before me and the congregation for only a short while. Yet, from this time hence, for as long as you each live, you will be sharing common happiness, responsibilities, and goals, which only you will fully understand and appreciate. Ernesto, are you ready to accept this woman as your wife?
Yes.
Thank you. Hope, are you ready to accept this man as your husband? Yes. Thank you. If there is any reason why these two people should not be joined in wedlock, let it now be heard or forever left unsaid. Beautiful. Ernesto, do you understand and affirm your covenant of faith and mutual blessings with Hope?
Yes.
Thank you. Ernesto, do you vow your solemn promise to love, to cherish, and to honor the person, the goals and dreams and rights of Hope, and take her here with honest purpose as your wife?
Yes.
Thank you. Do you, Ernesto, have a ring with which to seal these vows?
Yes.
Very good. Then Ernesto placed the ring and holding it yet, repeat after me. I hereby vow
Hereby vow
and pledge thee
and pledge thee
that I will honor
that I will honor
you as my wife.
you as my wife.
And with this ring,
With this ring,
I proudly have you as my wife. And now Hope, repeat after me. I accept this ring and husband before the world and do hereby pledge myself to him and forsake all former ties. Hope, do you understand and affirm your covenant of faith and mutual blessings with Ernesto? Thank you. Hope, do you vow your solemn promise to love, to cherish, and to honor the person, the goals and dreams and rights of Ernesto, and take him here with honest purpose as your husband? Thank you. Do you, Hope, have a ring with which to seal these vows? Very good. Then Hope, place the ring and holding it yet, repeat after me. I hereby vow and pledge thee that I will honor you as my husband. And with this ring, I proudly have you as my husband. And now Ernesto, repeat after me. I accept this ring and wife
I accept this ring of life
before the world
before the world
and do hereby
and do hereby
pledge myself
pledge myself
to join her
to join
and forsake
and forsake
all former ties.
all former ties.
Here in all the dignity of man, stand a woman and a man whose lives from this time hence until that day when death of the flesh alone can terminate the union, are one before the world. They are to share their misery and triumph, happiness and tears, glories and adventures, and go hand in hand together through the gains and travails of this earthly existence. With the sanction of the state and the blessing of the church, I do pronounce you man and wife.
Yes.
To Mr. and Mrs. Barrientos.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. You look so amazing. So nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So much of you.
Good? Very good.
The brothers. The brothers. The mom.
Me encantó. That was the best. That was the best. Yeah. I hope it was another. Congratulations. So happy. Really?
Really.
Every one of us. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks, man. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
I cried like
Oh, everybody was crying. I couldn't see the beginning.
Congratulations. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and congratulations.
It was just
congratulations! You're me. You were great. That was beautiful. You like the best mouse, best everything. I like the humor.
Jen, one thing's good fun.
Don't worry. She'll keep you with the Okay.
A long line.
I'll do both of them.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, guys.
Oh, we love you guys. We're proud of you guys.
Oh, my gosh, thank you.
We know you're so something.
Yeah, thank you.
He's a black man.
I'm really looking
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow, we love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. So you're a good example to us of what love is.
Oh my God.
Órale. Wow. Very nice.
We have a beautiful present for you guys.
Okay. Welcome. Welcome. Nice
Enjoy your ceremony.
Yeah.
I guess my little home.
Yes, we're moving on up.
But you're older now. Make me one of them little Ernestos.
You can have a little, like, race meet.
You gotta make me a little Ernesto.
The face, that's right, because there's a lot of
Yes, because I gotta come down and I'll bring him a little red light.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Hardly at all. Here you are. He's adventurous. You know what I used to do for a living.
I know! Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I could go through stories with this guy.
Alright, but they're in the cast, remember? We're not doing any more
Especially the
adventures.
countries, like South America, Central America, over Egypt. I mean, all of them. We used to do the Rangers. We used to do surveillance with the dirt bikes.
Nice to see you
Come up with
again.
aircraft.
Thanks for
We
coming.
used to jump halo. Dude.
Hey, thank you.
We need to go jump.
Okay, can you let his back feel some more, please?
Really? Where the back brace from? Tommy Copper. Tommy Copper. Just jump in. It won't take long to get you qualified to do halo. Then you can take it over. Strap it in.
What the doctor said, that after everything heals, it will be stronger.
Yeah,
Before,
it'll be
so,
iron.
yeah.
No, in the middle.
In the middle.
Put a couple of titanium bolts in there.
No, no. Maybe later.
I'll see you.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Tienes que echarte un machine. You gotta have a boy.
I know.
Many, but a boy at least. Otherwise, his last
I'll
name.
keep trying until I get one.
His last name will disappear.
I know.
Y el otro primo que se pide igual.
Mames. I tried a little.
You are the only hope for the Barrientos Wedding. Yeah, let's
Looks good, right? Looks good. The reception, I love the name. So funny, you did such a great job.
Oh yeah.
This was very... Thank you, I know, it's perfect, right? We didn't even know. How funny that we both said Sephora. Like, you must be... I'm a little... Now we can party, guys. Did you guys work hard enough either? We're doing a whole bunch of really fast in the cocktail.
That's why I'm rubbing it.
Well, she'll still have to wait her to
She's so sweet.
I know. Thank you. Thank you. We tried.
Your vows, I'm just so proud.
He wrote them all by himself. I didn't even know.
At some point I'm like, oh, please write my vows, so I'm not good at it.
Then he just did it. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Of course.
So excited. We're going to go on a honeymoon too.
Yeah.
Alright, come join us. Come to Bali.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See you on Monday. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you did an amazing job.
Thank you so much.
Kept it tricky, yes.
Yeah, try.
Without you, I wouldn't be here.
Of course.
I wouldn't be here either because I would be doing
My dad has it all in camera, so if you guys want to go.
Thank you so much for everything. It was so cool. Thank you.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful.
Thank you so much. I'm so now we get to party.
Beautiful.
She tried to stay awake, she just couldn't take
Oh
it
my God,
anymore.
it was so pretty. I have everything on video for you.
The vows were just the best.
Thank you.
Dile a Carlitos que se venga.
Thank you, my dear.
Dile a Carlos que se venga al abrazo.
It was just
A Carlos. El que está con el bebé.
she was good. Really, it's so beautiful.
Él es como yo al final.
Thank you guys so much. Now we get to party.
Mr. and Mrs.
I know.
You guys are hitched.
You're officially hitched.
I know. Oh, thank you so much.
She passed out.
Thanks for coming. Hi. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming.
Love the vows.
Oh, thank you so much. So good to meet you. Now we're gonna party.
Let's do it.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Guys.
¡Eh! Carlitos.
So listen to me.
Hi, you're so big now.
Eh.
Remember me. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so cute. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you for coming.
Oh my God, you're so cute. You saved my wedding.
And you're looking
Yeah, he has some pants.
He's got a little pantalones. I know the color of his underwear.
When I was putting my suit, I didn't have my pants. They were still at the rental place. Denmark, make it happen.
Made it happen.
There you go.
His underwear is neon green.
Oh.
Or neon yellow.
Yellow. We saw it.
All the way right here.
We,
I was walking around on my underwear.
I filmed it. I filmed
been
him.
the jungle wedding.
Yeah, the yellow ones.
Actually, I thought of maybe, okay, I might go out in my underwear and get married in my underwear, but we went with the pants.
Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know. I think we can have drawing.
Enjoy and keep creating.
Yeah.
Cada día es, you know, it's not an automatic like I said. Keep fluctuating, bring change. And it's now soon.
Yeah.
A ver, fílmame el abrazo que le voy a dar a Hope. Estelita, ¿me filmas?
We'll have enough time.
Nomás agárrale, voy a darle el abrazo a Neto y a Hope. Toma, fílmame. Sigue filmando, ¿eh? Mi hijo.
Papito. Yo también. Ay, entre todos ustedes.
Ballroom. John.
Aww.
¿Qué te pareció la ceremonia?
Felicidades, perfecto. It's a perfect man.
Perfect man.
Right here. And now let's check for the perfect lady.
The perfect lady.
Hey. So he's the perfect man, you might be the perfect lady.
I mean, I think I am. Oh, thank you. So cute.
What can I say? I love that you love each other. That's the best thing.
Thank you.
You got it.
Shoelaces untied. You can dry right. Perfect shadows lie behind her. This is the day I'm making the night. Way overhead. Sometimes unrecognized, all the way from east to day. On the train, nothing to say, but there's still time. You are the one I've been waiting for, babe. Here comes the sun, it's bathing more.
Con tu pelo así volando, te ves como un magnate. No, bueno. Está bien. No, está bien. Hello, ladies. Enjoying? Yes. Oh, I'm glad.
Today you found my son.
Children.
Unknown honor has grown. Oh, thank God you came along. You are the one I've been waiting for today. Here comes the sun, it's been waiting.
all the bread, then you don't have room
Sat
for nice
beside
food
you.
coming, okay? So hold on for a while. Don't fill your bellies with only bread.
Here comes the sun, it's bathing
Hola, hola. ¿Qué mesa es esta? Me tocó la 2. La 4, ok. Ajá. Bueno.
Aquí está.
¿Qué mesa es esta? Ah, me tocó esta. Ahorita vengo. Ok.
Así.
Ahí va. ¿Quiénes están aquí? ¿No saben?
Todos están asignados.
Sí, pero... Pero ¿sabes qué? Bueno, ok. There we go. Did you wanted to say something, sir? Some message for the bride and the groom? Yeah.
Perfect couple.
Very good.
Great life.
Very good. Thank you. Anybody wants to say something?
Congratulations.
Good luck, guys.
There you go.
Love you.
Woohoo!
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
They got science infection. It's like,
One is
I'll start after the. I said I'll start after the science infection. He handled it, so. Yay!
Open Ernesto.
And any words for the bride and the groom?
Joy always.
Joy always. All right, we'll remember that. And that goes for everybody, not just for the bride and the groom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Hola. Esta es la mesa de los puertorriqueños.
Yeah.
Hola. Y los adoptados puertorriqueños.
Adoptados, exacto.
Perfect.
We're jealous because you're going to Bali.
Hello. Thank you. Do you know?
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Do you know who comes?
Groomsmen. Daniel Suarez, bridesmaid Jenna Mann.
Yeah, yeah.
Next, groomsman Jorge Rodriguez, bridesmaid Isabel. Now, best man, Ollie Rodriguez, and maid of honor Chelsea Magnan. And ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Barrientos. And I would like to give the dance floor to the bride and groom for their first dance. She was 17.
no le.
Perfect shadows behind us. This is the day I'm making mine.
Ay, perdón.
Sometimes unrecognized.
Sí te quiere, ya la caché.
All the way from these 2 days on a train. Nothing saying there's still time. You are the one I've been waiting on today. Here comes the sun that's been waiting on today. Lately I've lost my tongue. Today I found the sun, and I know not long has grown. I think that you came along. You are the one I've been waiting on today. And here comes the sun that's been waiting on today. You look like through me when there was no one else. Sat beside you and became myself. Today, you are the one I've been waiting on today. You are the sun that's been waiting on today. Today, on today.
And now will the father of the bride please join her on the dance floor for the father-daughter dance.
Father of the bride.
Of the bread.
Of the bride. a mí no me han dicho nada de plan. The bride. And then the mother of the groom.
So beautiful. So beautiful.
Lo bueno es que te filmé.
Yo lo quiero mucho.
Ok, qué bueno, qué bueno.
And now with the groom, please escort his mother to the dance floor.
Yeah.
Qué bien está Pilar, qué bárbaro.
Dicen que es un milagro. Y lo de Nechito también, que es un... There you go.
Well, first of all, I want to say that I'm truly honored to be your best man. Ernesto and I grew up. Woo! Ernesto and I grew up together, and we've been friends since we were 12 years old. We would hang out in this very building when we were kids. We would play ping pong downstairs and swim and ride our bikes. And we would study courses on a building just down in the corner. And we would look forward to coming across a quote-unquote practical drill, which involved me going to get Neto so we could talk and make jokes. It doesn't happen anymore. We were 12. Over the years, I learned a lot from Neto. To me, you were like another big brother to me. I was never scared to get into a fight because I knew Neto could beat them up. I would run my mouth when I was with him. Growing up next to you, I learned many things from you, which of course I'm grateful for. You've been a co-worker, a gym buddy, a roommate, a wingman, most importantly, a very great friend. I remember when you taught me how to ride a motorcycle. We were parked outside your house, and we did a few test runs on the street. All our friends were gathered in his driveway just down here on Drew Street, and we did a few practice runs, and we were all going to the beach, and we took off, and over here on this bridge, I was going really slow. I couldn't get it past second gear, and everybody left me behind, but Ernesto had pulled over, and he waited for me, and he made sure that, you know, I was all right. And then shortly after that, on the light, it stalled and I couldn't get it to start. And he got off his bike and showed me how to get it started. And it's the little moments like that you realize true friendship. Being around you is always equals a good time, or at the very least, a few laughs. Spending time with you is truly always a pleasure. And ever since you found Hope, I can tell you feel the same way about her. When you're around her, you're always laughing and smiling, and you find true pleasure in being around her. Mr. Hubbard once said, making a friend is an incredible contribution, not only to yourself, but to the entire world. Never sell it short. Well, I can truly say I'm very lucky to have such a great friend, and I know Hope now not only has a great friend, but a great husband. Congrats, my friend.
Yeah. Perfecto.
Thanks, that was great.
Of what he is, I get emotional about it like nothing in my life. Particularly on his end, because he's a very special individual. That just like the story that the best man gave about him waiting for Ollie, so Ollie could catch up and just going back for him. This is how he operates every single day of his life. It is incredible. He puts everybody else in front of him, and he takes care. So those of you guys that are on Hope's family, be sure that she's going to be taken care of for a long time.
Wow.
So he's a very special man. He made a very special girl. About, what is it now? It's 2 years. Ollie and I, we worked together in Texas with Ernesto, and we thought it was a good thing for him to go do a course here in Florida. And we sent him over here because we were a good team helping each other out. And he met the love of his life on the course. So it worked out all great. We met Hope. We got to get very familiar with her. And we couldn't be happier about what she brings to the family, because Ernesto really is my family. He's like my kid's real uncle. Like if you ask him who are his favorite uncles, he will say Ernesto, and then another guy here was Mauri, and then another, out of like 20 uncles, right? He's in the top of the list, right? Because he's like that. So your kids are going to be really, really lucky. They're going to have a great, great, cool dad and cool mom. So Hope has been a great, such a great mixture in this family, and I got to know who she really is. It's a person very sincere, a person that you see as who she really is. There's nothing fake about it. Aside from the Sephora makeup that she wears, nothing else is fake. Hope is what she is. How many times have we heard the word Sephora in the last few hours, guys? Okay, so I want to wish you guys the best. We're going to be by your side. We have a family of us. We really, really love you. It's great to have people like you, that we know that we can count on you, and you guys know that you can count on us at any time. And we wish you the best for the rest of your lives.
All fantastic toasts, right?
Yeah.
We have a really great group here. Everybody's just so awesome. All right. So, my name is Trevor. Trevor Graves. Hey guys. For those of you that don't know me, I've been friends with Hope and family for a number of years. Terry, my surrogate mother. I met Hope, I don't know, I was a teenager or something like that. And, but I became fast friends with Terry when we worked at church together. I was like 18 years old. And I just didn't get along with people my age, but Terry was cool. Anyway, eventually I met Hope and we became fast friends. And years went by and it was a similar thing. I was on a course and Hope helped me get through the course. She was amazing, right? And I've said this before, but I don't really think you got it, right? You saved my life. Like, seriously, you know? Wow. With all the different types of guidance and counseling and just being my friend, right? Anyway, when I was asked to MC this wedding, I was extremely honored. Extremely honored. And then when they were like, hey, you want to give a toast? It's like, absolutely. You know? So here it is. Kind of just whipped it up. It's real fast. It's real quick. So here it goes. The dictionary defines tenacity as not readily giving up on a position, a principle, or course of action. Determined. It also defines caring as displaying kindness and concern for others, compassion. I've met a lot of people in my life who are very tenacious, right? But very few of them were as tenacious as Hope can be. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. I've also met a lot of people who are extremely caring. But as Manuel said, I mean, you take the cake, but you really do. Very few of them have displayed the level of caring, compassion for one's fellows as Ernesto has. I hope, while you are one of the most tenacious people I've ever met, and Ernesto, while you're one of the most caring people I've ever met, you both are the most tenaciously caring individuals I've ever known towards each other. And in that, you're equals. And I really think that that is probably the most important thing in a relationship such as this. Never giving up on one another. And we see, you know? Sorry. I'm shaking. Okay. Hope, you're the big sister that I never had. I do. I never really asked for it either, right? Because I have 4 little ones. But I'm oh so glad that I got it. So, thank you for being my big sister. Ernesto. They say that nice guys finish last. But you show me that that's okay, because at the end of that finish line is true happiness. And that's what I see that you guys have together. It's true happiness. Right? So, looking at you two together, it gives me hope, pun intended. It gives me hope that there is such a thing as love in this world of ours. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you both. I love you. I wish you the best of futures. So if everybody can please raise a glass. To Hope and Ernesto.
Hope and Ernesto. Yeah.
Salud.
All right, now let's get some dinner, huh?
Central South America and doing all these military things. I can hear that accent. That was very good.
Te agarré con tu risa natural.
Ernesto, felicidades.
Gracias, igual.
A ver cuándo se sienta a ver ese video que va a ser de 8 horas de largo.
Algo así. Se vale pedir copias, ¿eh? Se vale pedir
yo
copias.
quiero una, por favor.
A Neto, se las piden a Neto.
Felicidades.
Gracias.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Same to you.
But first, Ernesto's sister has a few words that she'd like to say.
All right. Marien.
Hi everybody. For people that don't know me, I'm Ernesto's oldest sister. My name is Marian. Thank you for being here in this such a special day. I love you. I have always loved you. I cannot think of any more virtues I would put into a man than the ones you have. I am older than you, but you are always braver and faster and stronger. And so I dared to speed and jump from the top trampoline. You remember that diving platform? And climb to the top of the trees because you were there. I was always proud of you. Not only were you the most handsome one, isn't he?
Yeah.
But the nicest, most trustful, the funnier, and the coolest.
All right. Really
It was April 1983, and Mom came back from the hospital, and she put this beautiful baby boy in my arms. I was 3.
Wow.
And so I decided I would never let go. I would always protect you. And I would teach you how to crawl and walk and speak. The speaking part took a long time.
Yeah.
He just wouldn't speak. I held your little hand and saw your first steps. I cheered your motorbike races and your soccer games. Boy, was I proud. He would always get the medals. He was my brother. Then it was time to teach you how to dance with a girl. You were always a fast learner. And I took you to your first nightclub at 13. Remember Tony, the big bouncer? And so, you were mine. And no one girl was ever good enough for you. They were just not perfect. You know? And then you were 30, and 31, and 33. And then there was hope. Hope for you to marry and be as great as a husband and as a father as you have been a brother. Hope for you to have a family of your own. You are one of my most valuable treasures. Someone like him is hard to find.
No, impossible.
And I'm so happy you found the girl we used to imagine. And we hope she existed. And so, there's hope. She has all the things in your list, and she stood by you in 2 of the most tragic moments in your life. And she pulled you through. And so, I then realized I could let go.
Amen.
Congratulations. I wish you guys all the happiness in the world. Hope you complete us. Welcome to our family.
Very nice, very nice. Wow, wow, quite good.
So now the cake. Okay, moment.
Cake.
All right, everyone, to come around, you can, if you'd like to stay seated, that's an option as well.
Yeah, bravo.
We're not good at cutting cakes. It's not our thing. Okay, wait, it's here. We have to start.
Baby has lettuce. So that will be your thing. Right?
Yeah.
Because she's like this, no, I think baby has lettuce. It's good. That's good. Oh.
Wow. Okay, here, I'll give you a fork.
First taste. All right.
Oh, it's very good.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the rest of your evening. May I introduce the flag man.
May you have the most beautiful, healthy babies in the world.
right, you guys, I'm sorry to interrupt you for a little moment here. Neto and Hope, Estela has a present for you two guys. Estela is the little sister of Ernesto, and she's got to dance one song. Oh, sorry. Yeah, again, Estela is giving a present to Hope and Ernesto. It's one dance. She's been rehearsing, and here you have her. She's 11, Estela. And here we go. Please your attention for Estelita, that prepared this with love. Paz. Okay, music. Ya, tú arráncate, mi amor.
Dicen que si pueden hacerse más para atrás.
Open. Ya.
You can't find out why but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Mountains, we gon' walk it out and mountains. The silence is quiet, and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe. And I know you feel like dying, but I promise we would take the world to its feet. Mountains, bring it to its feet. That we have each other, and we will rise, we will rise, we'll rise, I'll rise up, rise like the day, I'll rise up, in spite of the air. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up. I like the waves will rise up. In spite of the ache, we'll rise up. We'll do it
El árabe.
1,000 times again.
gracias.
That was